late. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Crystal. This is In My Own World. And this is the all signs reading for the next 48, the weekend, whenever it resonates for you. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're returning, hey y'all, how you doing? Now, I pray before each and every one of my readings so that way my energy is protected, your energy is protected as well. I also may cuss even though we're doing this swear jar challenge, which I'm failing horribly at. Anyway, welcome. This is all signs Aries to Pisces. I encourage you to listen to this reading in its entirety because you are more than just your sun placement, but you gonna do what you wanna do. And since that is the case, the timestamps should be in the comment section below the video after this is live streamed. If the timestamps are not there, fast forward, skip around, figure out what you want to do with your life, or you can do the first thing I said and listen to the reading in its entirety. Okay? I tend to rant as well. I'm going to rant. I'm not going to stop my rants. They're just going to happen. But there's always a message in the rant, so please keep an open mind. And another thing too, I got to start putting out a disclaimer because what I'm noticing in the collective energy, people are don't base your life upon the message because you're going to build an anxiety within yourself that doesn't need to be there. Remember to use your discernment, that you have your own intuition. We all have a connection to the divine, okay? I'm just a messenger, all right? Please don't judge the messenger. Don't judge the message. Just keep an open mind, but please use your discernment, okay? All right? Because, yeah, there's that. I'm late because, you know why I'm late, guys? I'm going to be honest why I'm late. Then I'm going to get into the prayer. I was looking for my Christmas soaps. I brought the Christmas soaps from my bathroom and my son's bathroom. I couldn't find my Christmas soaps. You want to know why I couldn't find my Christmas soaps? Because when I was at Bath and Body Works, you know what I did? I put them back on the shelf because they said they were having a sale the next day. I never went back the next day for the sale for the $2.95. So now I got to go back to Bath and Body Works and get my Frosty Flurry soap. That's why I was late. I was looking for my Christmas soap because I wanted some holiday cheer on my hands as I was doing this reading, okay? So that's why I was late. Hello, Voodoo Ninja. Hey, Eb. Hello, Jamie. Hello, everybody else. Oh, hey, Maisha. You are the girl that I never had. Everyone, if you're a regular here, if you had a personal reading with me, you have some type of nickname. I give you a nickname or something that I remember you by. Because even though I feel we're all connected, you know. I'm not the only one. And I love this about myself. This is not to hype myself up, but I like to keep myself open because even though I'm a great person who's a motivator and I'm great at pulling the intuition and the reading, I like to get inspired by you all as well. A lot of you all are very inspiring and I appreciate that as well. Okay? We're all on a spiritual journey. If we're not open to the connection of each other, you fail. So keep an open mind. Don't ever think that you're better. You know, don't ever think. Your name is Eb. Eb, Unique Beauty, Beauty Butterfly. It's Eb. When I say Eb, I'm talking about you, girl. We're all, you gotta stay open, man. If you think you know everything, the moment you think you know everything and you know better, you fail. You fail. And that's why I'm in love with that part of myself. And I hope that you guys find things that you're in love with about yourself too. Is that I keep an open mind. I still use my discernment. I still know what's best for me, but I'm always open to hear. Always be open to hear, you know, and to receive. And be open to hear and to actually receive. It'll take you far. And you'll grow so much. You will grow so much. All right. So let's go ahead and get to the reading. I got time today. I was on time. I did my walk already and everything this morning. So just keep yourself open, man. Oh, thank you. Aw, you make my day as well. Y'all make my day as well. This is fun. This is very fun for me. I appreciate it. All right. Let's go ahead and get into it. Ow. Okay. Great God in heaven, please allow me to tap into the energy of the collective, Aries of Pisces. Any messages that they're needing, any guidance that they're seeking today. Please allow me to relay these messages to them as accurately and clearly as possible. Please protect my energy during this reading. Protect the energy of those watching as well. And please continue to bless our lives with peace, abundance, prosperity, and protection. Thank you. Amen and Ashe. Y'all, let me tell you, I live in freaking Jumanji, bro. I was on my walk this morning. Where is it snowing? It's not snowing. It's not snowing. Oh, it's snowing over where I'm at. Oh, it's snowing where you're at. I'm about to say no. It ain't snowing here. But I love this. I have a Frosty Flurries candle, and it's Frosty Flurries. It's a smell that I'm going with this year from Bath and Body Works in my house. Chris, he chose 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. So we got a cookie smell and a snow smell all mixed up in here. It's so funny. Mixed with pine saw, because he walked in the house and said, "Mommy, I almost died. What were you doing?" Because I cleaned the house, I washed my walls and everything while he was gone, because I had a real slow day yesterday. So I was like, let me clean up and do the floors. And I wanted to switch the pine from bleach to pine saw. And he walked in here. He said, "What were you doing?" As I was cleaning, he said, "You almost killed me." I said, "Sorry." Aries, what does Aries need to know? It was funny. It's funny up in here. Recording our conversation, because what happens in this house is ridiculous. All right. I know pine saw. I diluted it. I wanted the piney smell because I thought it was going to mix well with my air fresheners. And I didn't feel like I didn't want to use bleach for some reason. Like, I don't know what's going on with bleach. I need to research it. But I felt like something is wrong with, I don't know why. I was in the store, right? And maybe this is a message and maybe y'all know more. I was in the store. I was in the cleaning section. And I was just staring at the bleach and at the pine saw. And something kept saying, don't use bleach, use pine saw. And I was like, what's wrong with bleach, though? And they was like, get the dang on pine saw, girl, and get out the store. So I got the pine saw. So I don't know if there's a recall on bleach going on. I don't know what's happening. Oh, I just got the regular original pine saw. I don't know what's going on. Maybe once somebody does know something's going on, like Clorox or something like that, I don't know. But I just felt a strong need not to use it, but to use pine saw instead of bleach. I'm usually a big bleach person. Like, I still use bleach in my dishwater. But like for my house, I decided to use, for my walls, I wanted to use pine saw, and my floors, I use for some reason. I don't know. But that's just what I felt. But anyways, it was weird. I don't know. All right, Aries, you got some type of opportunity here. What's this opportunity for Aries? We're on Aries at 8 minutes and 33 is when the reading starts. All right, Aries. Gotta keep me on, because I gotta be out of here by, 10:15? Courtship. Okay, ooh. Who's been loving you? Bad health. Oh, cheese and rice. Message of concern. What's this, Aries? House imprisonment. Okay, so Aries, be mindful here that you have an opportunity to, I don't feel this as bad reading, but you have an opportunity to turn something around. This may be somebody who's dealing with someone. You could live with someone or something like that. And I always say, please don't take this offensive for people who are in relationship or in couples. Here's my thing with that, okay? If you're in a relationship, a happy relationship, please stop coming to tarot all the time, because you're going to ruin something good that you got. But if you're in a relationship and you feel like something's off, then okay, I can see you watching tarot. But it's like, if you're in a good place in your relationship or whatever, that means you trusted yourself enough to allow someone else into your life and build a life with someone. So what do you need? That means you're trusting your own guidance. You know what I'm saying? So what are you watching tarot for? You see, like, I don't want to offend anybody. I just be wondering, like, if your relationship is so great, that means, because when you allow someone else into your orbit, into your orbit, you know, that means you trust the guidance that you're being given. So what you listening, you know, what you come in here for? You know what I'm saying? Like, I receive messages just like you. I have intuition just like you. I have a connection just like you. So you trusted your connection enough with that person to allow them here into your life. So if you're starting to question that, why are you questioning that? You see what I'm saying? Then there's something deeper there. Then my next question to you is, are you truly happy? Does this connection truly fulfill you? Because if you're coming to zero, that's a no. If you have to second guess what you decided to choose, then there's something that you're not trusting about what you chose. Make sense? Okay. I wanted to make sure I said that without offending anybody, because people get offended every time I say, I'm like, I'm not trying to offend you. I'm asking you, do you trust you? You see what I'm saying? Because you're going to trust me, a stranger, more than what you trust yourself, and you the person laying with that person. So that's a red flag. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so anyways, moving forward. All right, so Aries, opportunity. So yeah, you have an opportunity here. This is for someone who's in this rocky. This is definitely somebody in a rocky relationship, and they stress you the hell out. But the Six of Swords, the world, you guys might go on a road trip, or they're Eight of Swords. You don't trust somebody's driving or something. This is so simple. Something about something driving, or y'all going on a trip or something like that. Somebody don't, with the world is talking about travel, Eight of Swords, Queen of Cups, King of Swords. Aries, you might be with someone, it's like you don't trust the movements that they're making. And you're into which, it's like somebody is learning, it's like you may be more in tune to when the person you're dealing with relationship or not. You could just be courting. You don't actually have to live with someone, but it could be getting to the point to where, like, okay, are we going to live together? Could I live with this person? If you have the question, I don't trust this person to split bills with it because they move a little shaky and funny for me. What you doing with them? But then they're asking you to be more compassionate, and they want you to see. This goes back to what I was talking about. Are you actually having a conversation to listen, or are you having a conversation just to respond? Because somebody here, you stressing yourself out because you think you know better than somebody else's. It's like somebody's following their intuition, but you want to follow your intuition and tell them what to do. This could be vice versa. When somebody needs to just be more compassionate with, if this is what somebody wants to do, if this is what somebody wants to do with their life and how they want to move, if you're going to be their partner, you got to trust in how they moving. Somebody don't trust in how their partner is moving, and that's stressing out your relationship. So that goes back to my question. Why are you with someone and you don't trust how they moving? You see what I'm saying? Y'all need to have a whole conversation, and you have an opportunity here. There's an open opportunity here that both of you are open and receptive. That's what the opportunity is that the conversation is open. So this could be healed, but the conversation needs to be had because somebody's not trusting the other person's move. And that goes back, do you trust yourself? So that's for you, Aries. Somebody don't trust themselves. And it's like, feels like projection, to be honest. It does. It's like, oh, I don't trust how you moving. So if you don't trust how they moving, but you chose them, that means you don't trust you. Right or wrong? Okay. Moving on to Taurus. Let's see. What is going on with Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is going on with Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is it Taurus needs to know at this time? I was just saying that, like, the other day I did a collective reading, and somebody's like, you need to open yourself up. Actually, I'm very open to love, and I love love. But I trust myself, too. And I trust the boundaries I've set, and I trust my morals, and I trust my principles, and not just anyone can cross them. It's one thing you're always going to be, especially if you're in your highest vibration, you're working on yourself, people are going to gravitate towards you naturally. It is up to you to use your discernment who you allow to cross that boundary, to cross that border, who you allow into your space. So I wanted to put that out there. It's not that I'm not open to it, but I have certain morals and principles that I abide by. and I pay very close attention to self. I pay so much attention to myself that I can't help but to pick up on everyone else because I'm so in tune. You see what I'm saying? And when you're very in tune, your radar is up naturally. So it's like, it's not that I'm judging, but I'm seeing are you in tune with you? Because if you're not in tune with me, in tune with you, you can't come over here because you're going to mess up. You're going to interrupt my frequency, and I can't have that. I can't have that. Some people call it, oh, she's an itch. No. I'm aware. It's a difference. It's very, very much aware. And a lot of us sometimes, okay, Taurus, you got the tidy house in reverse. And a lot of times we end up in situations where you find yourself getting hurt or misled, or you feel you're being hurt or misled, which is true. Some people are very manipulative, but it's like, if you were more aware, if you're going to turn it back to you, if you were more self-aware, you would have picked up on that trait of that person. First conversation, second conversation, you would have picked it up and you wouldn't have been in that situation. Self-accountability is a thing that a lot of us in this timeline, we don't really want to own, but you got to own your mess. You have to own your mess. You got to own your slip-ups. You gotta own that sometimes you ignore that red flag or you miss that red flag. You see what I'm saying? You gotta own that. Why wouldn't you, like, for you guys who are high vibing, why wouldn't people approach you? You're high vibing. Who doesn't like sunshine? My son was asking me, he said, Mommy, men are always talking to you. Who doesn't like sunshine? Even darkness likes the light. That's why they created electricity. What do you mean? Duh. But it's up to the sun to put on sunscreen and protect itself, right? Oh, okay. I'm just wondering. But Taurus, a tidy house. A tidy house in the reverse. So Taurus, you need to relax. Somebody got OCD or something like that, or you just too particular about something. What's going on with Taurus? They need you to calm down. The Hierophant. Or they need you to get out the house. That tidy house in reverse. Your house is clean. Everything is in order. Please leave. Yeah. Taurus, you're actually Knight of Wands, Six of Wands. If you got an urge to go somewhere and try something, you do it. Could be a change of career. You got the okay to do it. The Magician. This is something you manifested. You got a new opportunity, but the Two of Swords is like, oh, I don't know. That's that fixed energy you dealing with. Three of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. You don't like being in new situation with new crowds. Like, somebody got a thing here, and it happens with some people. Somebody has the things like they don't like to be around new people, but you're being guided to be around new people. You're being guided to a different career to step outside of your comfort zone. Ooh, it's going to be hard for a Taurus, boy. Taurus like, I don't want to go. Ma'am or sir, do what you're supposed to be doing. You're going to do it slowly but surely. I don't see you missing out on the opportunity, but I do see you prolonging this. The Tower, yeah. So Taurus, guess what? Since you don't want to go willingly, they're going to shake your world up because you being stubborn, as you should be, because you're a Taurus. It's a fixed energy. You being so stubborn, you going to get your foundation shook because you're supposed to be stepping into a new timeline, some type of new career, but you staying stuck in wherever you're at. So it's one or two things going to happen. They say we can do this the easy way or we're going to do this the hard way. Taurus, looks like you're choosing hard with the Tower. So there you go. It might be a move as well with the tiny house in reverse. Something may happen in your house that's going to force you to move. And I'm not, knock on wood, I'm not saying that I want anything to happen. But there's maybe something in your house to like, this is like you won't be able to renew your lease or something like that. You're going to have to move. And you've been thinking about moving from, let's say you live in Kansas and you've been thinking about moving to Texas. And you're like, oh, I'm going to move to Texas. You ain't moved to Texas yet. Okay, well, you can't renew your lease. And you got X amount of money in the bank to move to Texas. Buy, go, leave. There you go. It's like something is going to happen to where you're going to be like, all right, let me just do it because I was thinking about it anyway, is that. So you was already in the middle of that. So that's like Mars retrograde energy. Something you were already in the process of doing is giving you like a second chance to do it, to actually do it. All right, moving on to, come on, Gemini. Gemini, what is it that the Gemini needs to know at this time? Y'all better not twirl me today, Gemini. Gemini twirl me, I'm stopping. I'm finna go. Just kidding. What is going on with the Gemini? Y'all better not be on no foolishness today. Let's see. Is Gemini on foolishness today? Let's see. What is it that the Gemini needs to know at this time? For those of you who don't know, I go Aries to Pisces, and it's in order, okay? All right. All right, Gemini, you guys got 2. Spirit of the river, movement toward adventure. Eyes of the ego, rising above the fray. That goes back to what I was talking about, being high vibrational. Being on a higher frequency. Being high vibrational don't always mean, we ain't just talking about you getting your hair and nails and all that done. Because you can have all that done and your soul and everything be freaking horrible. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Movement toward adventure. Rising above the fray. This talks about being rising above the fray. Talks about being open-minded and being non-confrontational. So you're learning how to still go with the flow and still, but it's like you're allowing yourself to be led. Even though it's like, what is this weirdness? It's like, I don't know, but I'm gonna trust it and I'm gonna go with it. This is not something I would normally do, but it seems right for me, so let me go ahead and do it. That's like trying like Brussels sprouts for the first time. You ever try? You remember the time you looked at Brussels sprouts? You're like, man, this look like some stuff off of Super Mario Brothers or something like that. And you looked at it for a while, you side-eyed it, but you was like, I'm gonna try it. And then you realize you looked it up and you like, Brussels sprouts got all this fiber and nutrients in it. It's like, oh, this ain't too shabby. I'm gonna do it. So it's like that. It's like that. Yes, a lot of people that are physically gorgeous and freaking horrible people, bro. They keep themselves together and everything. Horrible people. So let's see. What's going on with Gemini? 5 of Wands. Uh-oh. Going back to 7 of Swords. Ten of Cups. Okay. The Justice. All right. 9 of Pentacles. Oh, you're utilizing lessons that you learned in the past towards, and it's bringing you some type of justice here. 9 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords. Some of y'all deciding to stay single. It's like you're deciding to stay single, but you're still open to dating as well, though. It's like you're still open, but you open, but you close. Does that make sense? If I can pick up the card off the floor. All right. With the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. I like this for you, Gemini, honestly, because it's like 5 of Wands, 7 of Swords. In the past, you dealt possibly with liars, manipulators. You may even self-deceive yourself. 7 of Swords talk about self-deception. 10 of Swords is when other people deceive us. But the 7 of Swords talks about self-deception. So in the past, you probably ignored red flags. You went along with it like, oh, okay, well, let me give this person the benefit of the doubt. Right? You're not doing that now because movement toward adventure, that lets me know you're still open. That means you're open because you got the 10 of Cups and the Justice. You're still open to know. I still am open enough with unconditional love with the Justice card of 9 of Pentacles about self-love. But then with the 2 of Swords, the Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, what are you confused about this new beginning? Page of Swords, 5 of Cups, the Hermit. Single, the Hermit, Ace of Swords. The only thing is, is that you want to make sure, Gemini, that you don't be too nitpicky. This is like a contradictional reading. Because it's like you're open, but you are so tapped into your mercurial energy that you are paying attention to everything someone is saying so much that you may be dissecting word from word. You're dissecting if somebody says the, or the. Is it the or is it the? Is it, why did they say it like that? I don't know what they meant by that. Calm down, killer. So they want you to be a little bit more open and not too, somebody's like too detailed. It's like you may be listening too much. You dissecting the heck out of somebody, but you do have a new beginning here. Okay, and it could be somebody with Mercury or Justice Libra, strong earth sign, a Virgo here, or another Gemini, or they got a strong placement of that coming towards you. And then the other thing about it with this person with that Libra energy and that Mercury here, they may be as nitpicky as you. You got someone of equal coming towards you. Both y'all nitpicky. And both y'all be like, ooh, I don't know. I never met somebody who could match my frequency like that intellectually before. Let me back away with the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Wands. It's a lot of truth that comes with this person on both sides. And it may give you hesitation with the Hangman because you're like, I don't know. But you're being guided. You can move forward. Overanalyzing. Thank you. I couldn't think of the word. Overanalyzing. Yeah, calm down, Gemini. Cheese and rice. That's what y'all do. But you got somebody coming towards you who's just as analytical as you, so that's going to be funny. But you're being guided. It says movement toward adventure. Go with the flow. So it's okay. Ain't nobody say you have to marry this person. It could just be a friend. I feel like it's feeling like more like someone, a friend, or like just like to eat with, and somebody you're not going to be aggravated with and who can have a conversation with you. I don't feel as though this is this everlasting for Gemini? Because I'm not getting the energy of this is like your forever person. No, it's teaching, this person's going to like teach you patience with the Temperance at the bottom. The Lovers, I told you, could be another Gemini. Page of Wands. Let's see. The Hangman. Five of Swords. Two of Pentacles. This is somebody you just going to date. King of Pentacles. This is somebody on your level. It's just somebody on your level. This is just somebody to get to know. It's like a friend. This gives me like 10 of Pentacles. Could be a work friend. Or just somebody like 9 of Cups, same career or something like that. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. You want to know why they want you to take it slow with the Fool? Because this ain't really going to kick off till next year, as in relationship-wise for y'all. This going to start, and you got the 2 of Cups. Oh, this might be your person, but it's not going to feel like that at first. It's going to be like, oh, this is just a friend. You may even friend zone this person first, but then this is something gradually grow. That's a true grown-up relationship coming to you, Gemini. Excuse me. Ooh, Gemini. Look at you growing up and stuff. Ooh, fix your collar. You ironed today. What's going on with Cancer? What is going on with Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And remember, everybody's on a different timeline, too. Cancer. What's going on with Cancer? What is it that Cancer needs to know at this time? Can y'all hear my driving? Because to me, it is super loud. Like cheese and rice. Calm down. I will put money on that he got colored pencils in my dryer. Anyways, dances on one foot. Uh-oh, y'all got the Horseman, Herald of Change. Ooh. Moving out of stagnation. Okay, Cancer. So you guys got the fork in the road card. Okay. So when we talk about, I don't know if you guys know the story of the 4 horsemen or not, but I'm going to give it to you briefly. So you got these people, places, whatever you want to call the 4 horsemen, entities. You got the 4 horsemen. Now the 4 horsemen, depending on who wins the battle at the time, which would be the heavens or the hells, not cussing, just saying the heavens or the hells. Whoever's winning the current battle at the time is who they follow. So this is like good angel, bad angel on your shoulders. Who's going to win this battle? Depending on who wins this battle, it depends on which way you're going to go. Meaning, are you going to receive karma or are you going to receive dharma? So you have a choice coming up that you need to make a decision. Let's see, are you going to go to the right or are you going to go to the left? And let's see what this is in regards to. I was trying to shorten it because the story of the Four Horsemen is so long. Okay, Crystal, next LOL, I need to live in this moment. Oops, excuse me. What else is going on with Cancer? See, I'm going to start reading the comments because what y'all not finna do is have me. I already got to go to the place to get more quarters for my swear jar. So you got marriage. Okay. I got to go cash out $5 more worth of quarters. All right, marriage, imprisonment. Ooh. Should you commit to what? Privileged ladies. This is something. Should you commit to something or not? It's some type of contract. It don't necessarily have to be. Yep, adjudication. What's this contract? Some type of contract. Doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship, but you have a choice. Like, should you sign this or not? Should they sign this contract? Something about a contract. Should they sign this? Should Cancer sign this contract? See, now y'all see why it's important to listen to all your placements, because not every reading is going to be about love. Not every reading, sometimes it's a situation. Like, this is definitely some type of contractual agreement. And this is something you're going to be like stuck into. So let's see. Should they sign this contract? Something to do with work. Privileged lady. It might be a loan application or something like that. What's wrong with it though? The World. 7 of Pentacles. 10 of Swords. Help. See, I just said I got to get more quarters. This is what I'm... No. This is a negative. The World, 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. First of all, it's going to feel sweet. Like you got a good deal. Oh, I'm finna make a lot of money on this. The lies you tell. The World, 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. No. The Magician. Somebody, nah, the Hangman. You feel like you're getting played. You are getting played. 9 of Pentacles. The Sun. This is something you can do on your own. This is like a... Not saying that some people who do credit repair are scammers, because there are some actually legit credit repair people. But this is like the people who like charge you like $500 to fix your credit. Why is someone charging you $500 to fix your credit when you don't? If that was the case, wouldn't you take that $500 to pay off something instead of paying them? And like they finagle something in the system. Or what you can do is you can find someone who has like a $5 credit repair kit, and they give you the letters that you can send to the, collection agencies or whatever to get it knocked off your credit, and you can take that extra money and pay off something, like pay your credit card down to like the, the utilization rate. This is that energy. It's like that. So it's like, don't be stupid, Cancer. Like, this is like something like that. This is like something you could actually, if you actually put your effort into it, you could do it yourself. Instead of paying somebody else to do it, and then they don't even really do the job, and you're going to be like, man, I could have did this myself, and they taking too long to do whatever this is. You know what I'm saying? And with the 9 of Pentacles, the Sun, this is something you could be better off doing yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like, I remember a couple of years ago, I had this dude, he didn't charge me nothing. And he had got something knocked out. Yeah, he didn't charge me anything. He did the letters and everything for me. And he didn't charge me nothing for that. Like, some of them people, they be scamming, bro. Like, nah, you can do that yourself. It's something like that. That was just an example I'm using, but it's something like that you can do yourself. Like, don't be lazy. Whatever this is, don't be lazy. Okay? Or find somebody who's legit, like, to help you. But don't pay somebody like an outrageous, this is something like outrageous that you could do yourself. Moving forward. Leo. What is going on with Leo? I'll give you $1, LOL. Who wants to contribute to my swear jar? Leo. What's going on with Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Look. I was like, man, why did I accept this challenge? That was nuts. Leo. What is going on with Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? The things that I do, boy. All right. Radical acceptance, beloveds. Y'all ever seen that movie, Beloved? That movie freaks me the frick out, bro. And she go to Danny Glover, he in the shed, touch me on the inside part. Girl, you don't get your demon self up out of here. Y'all gotta watch that movie. Listen, that movie, I might watch it today. Is there a rant jar? LOL. A rant jar, I'm definitely, listen, I'm not even gonna do that to myself. I can rant all day. I would just rant to, listen, I was talking to a stranger earlier today about the duck in the tree. Because you know ducks have their babies in trees? They do. Okay, y'all want me to do a rant jar? Listen, you just want all my money. I ain't gonna be able to pay my bills if I do a rant jar. Oh, Seven of Swords. Uh-oh. What else going on, Leo? Radical acceptance. Knight of Pentacles. Slowly but surely. The Hermit. King of Wands. Queen of Cups. Somebody slowly but surely. I think y'all got this energy before. I don't know if this is a repeat offender or this is multiple energies around you. It ain't even got to be love interest, but it's like somebody is real beloved. Leave me alone, child. This is somebody realizing, like, put that on mute. All right. Sorry. This is someone realizing around you that, because with the Queen of Cups here and the Six of Swords, you could be someone who's a very loving, like, person that's always uplifting people or whatever, or just like, please, Leo, don't get mad when I say you could be someone who is a pushover. It's like this, you're a type of person, whoever I'm picking up on, who you see the good in everybody, even if there's no good there. You be like, oh, I know that they did this and this to so and so, but maybe they had a rough childhood, and maybe if I just love them a little bit more, they'll change. No, Leo, they won't. Some people, let me not say everybody, because I do believe in people being able to change. I definitely believe in transformation. But we got the Seven of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, Three of Swords, the Hermit. Because you are such a kind person, and it's like somebody is realizing how much of a horrible person they are, because it's like, this is someone who came to you, they try to lie to you, they try to, like, everything, like, somebody tried to, or this could be a roles reverse, like, this is someone who tried to manipulate you, like somebody who's, like, tried to shoot down your confidence or something like that. But it's like you responded with the Queen of Cups and Six of Swords in such a positive way. This person's like, man, I'm gonna have to use my sword jar. I'm really a shitty person. Like, somebody is really saying this to themselves, like, dang, why am I trying to manipulate someone who is saying nothing but kindness to me? Like, somebody who always gives me, like, something happy back to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is that. This reminds me of a conversation I had the other day. I was asking someone, because they said, oh, I'm a personal trainer. I said, oh, okay, well, and I asked them, I said, well, is this a good video to do for exercise? And they're like, why do you feel like you need my approval? I said, what? No, that's not what I'm not seeking your approval. I'm saying, you're saying you're a personal trainer. Is this good? It's like, I'm giving you a compliment by asking, would you recommend this? But they took it as like, oh, you want my why do you seek my approval? It's like that, like somebody had an ego check. It's like, no, this is like that. This is like somebody learning that, like, they're having the death of the ego because you're a kind person. It's weird. Radical acceptance. Somebody realizing they ain't shit. Where's 50 cents? Cheese and rice. But that's what it is. My goodness. Snook, write down 50 cents for me. So when I go, I got to get quarters. Moving forward. Virgo. Let's see. What is it that Virgo needs to know? You keeping the tab for me? My kid keeps the tab. He don't let me. So for those of you who think it's not real, I have a teenager who don't let me BS from nothing. I went on my walk this morning. He's filling up my gallon of water for me. So I have an accountability partner. But I swear God gave me this kid. Like, he will not let me fail for nothing. For nothing. I should put it down to dimes, huh? Because I don't know. I said quarters. Yeah. That's why I appreciate my kid. He will not let me fail. He be like, hey, Mom. I'm like, oh, man, what? Let me do me. He's like, yeah, but you shouldn't. But, Mommy, what you said was. I'm like, oh, my God. Virgo. Let's see. Virgo. You guys got hollow bone, teachability. Teachability. You know, I'm sitting there, I'm walking past, gonna go on my walk. I see her. I said, what are you doing with my jug? He said, you didn't fill it up yet. So I'm filling it up for you. I said, you always in my business. But they Let's see. So Virgo, you got hollow bone, teachability. Uh-oh, Virgo, you gotta calm down to know it all. We know you know everything. Or you think you do. Let's see what's going on, Virgo. Did I bring it over here? I did. Virgo. Knight of Pentacles. There goes your energy right there. The Temperance. Oh, Ten of Pentacles. It's going to lead to something good, though. What, you sitting in like a training class or something? Seven of Wands. What? High Priestess, King of Swords. There it goes. I told you. This is something like that. Ace of Swords. What are you going through, like an initiation or something like that? It's giving me that. It ain't got to be like a spiritual initiation, but it's giving me something like, this could either be a training class with work or some type of initiation or something like that. Looks do tellers give you a walk into the, I don't know. I got to read that again. All right. So Virgo, you're about to enter into some, this feels like a season. It doesn't feel like a day. It don't even feel like a week. It feels like a season, to where the Knight of Pentacles, the Temperance, and the Ten of Pentacles, it's teaching you some type of patience and budgeting. And when you talk about the Knight of Pentacles, he keeps moving forward. But as he's moving forward, the story goes for the Knight of Pentacles is that he's picking up one pentacle at a time, which is like lessons, which is teachings as he's moving forward. Because eventually the Knight of Pentacles has to go to being the queen, to the king, to the emperor, to the empress. But in order to do that, you got to learn the lessons. You have to use your intuition, and you have to be open. But you also have to stop and learn boundaries, the Seven of Wands, and what to block out and what to bring in. So right now, your patience is going to be tested. This feels like a season, possibly until Aquarius season. So this could be like winter. Dang, that is winter. Yeah, from the Temperance, that's Sagittarius, King of Swords, Aquarius season, to Pisces, High Priestess. This season of winter is this is giving me hibernation period. This is giving me hibernation energy. And the reason why your money, it may be like, it's consistent. The thing about the Knight of Pentacles, it is consistent. So it's not a stop. It's a consistent, but it's, for you, it's slow. You may be used to making like, this is giving me the energy of someone who's used to like Ten of Pentacles, like heavy lump sum. And this time, however, whatever it is that you're doing, you're getting, this is like going from someone who's used to always hitting the scratch off ticket to you just living off of, not saying you're living paycheck to paycheck, but it's like you're just getting every time you get paid and learning how to balance out your budget better, because every time you got a lump sum, you blew the bag. So now it's like, okay, we're gonna give it to you a little bit at a time to see if you can budget it. Once we see that you can budget it, we're gonna release it, open the floodgates for you. So right now, if you feel like something is slow, or you're getting frustrated because you have to be the student and not the teacher at this time, you're supposed to be the student and not the teacher at this time. That's for somebody. This is somebody who's used to being the teacher, and you're supposed to be being the student right now in this season, in this winter season. So that's for you, Virgo. Alrighty. Moving on to Libra. What a break. Speaking of heavy behind gallon, this is a workout in itself. Picking up and putting down the dang on gallon all the time. Cheese and rice. Bicep and tricep, my behind. All right. Put that down. Libra. Now I done spilled water on my table. All right. What is going on with Libra at this time? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Libra. Ow. That's the way, I like it. Well, Libra, you got the same thing as Virgo, so what's going on with you? Teachability. Teachability. I feel like I should use the kippers for y'all. What is it that Libra needs to know at this time? Well, that fell out. Dang, look, tell me that's not the same as Virgo. Distant horizon expectation, just in a different deck. We know distant horizons and the Kipper deck is a timing card of 3 to 6 months expectations. So something in 3 to 6 months is to manifest. What is this to manifest for the Libra? They want you to give something time. What are you trying to learn somebody's trying to learn a new trade or something like that? Or you're teaching yourself a new trade, something like that. This feels like somebody who wants to learn like a second language. That's what it's feeling like. That's what I heard. Let's see. Farming, because that's a skull. Oh, you was given 3 months to level up at work. Oh, okay, so you are learning something new. All right, the World, Ace of Swords. Oh, that is language. Distance and the Ace of Swords. That's a new language too, right there. King of Swords. You got to learn to adapt to a new culture. Two of Pentacles. Yep. Ace of Wands. You got to the top of the year. So the first quarter of the year to learn how to adapt to some type of new way of being. It could be a new culture. Could be a new language. But the expectation is that you have learned it. You're on a time crunch here. You are definitely in a time crunch that you have to adapt to a new way of being. This could be a new environment, new culture, but you're in a time crunch here. So I hope you learn it. With the Ace of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. You are under surveillance, Libra. Be mindful of that. Moving forward to Scorpio. What is going on with Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is going on with Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. That's the way, I like it. That's the way, I like it. Let's see, what's going on with Scorpio? You guys got closing the door, completion. Okay, Scorpio, come through. What you ending? Alrighty. What? Here we go. This card right here, it keeps coming up. Teachability. And you have Moon Maiden, new beginnings in the reverse. You're teaching somebody a lesson by closing the door, not being as open. You learning how to put up your stop sign. You are learning the true meaning of the word no. Scorpio. That's for Scorpio. Okay? Somebody is learning the true meaning of the word no. Let's see. What else does Scorpio need to know at this time? Ten of Cups. Page of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. The Tower. Look. There you go right there. The World. The Fool. Nine of Wands. No, you can't come. This is somebody saying, no, you can't come here, because if you come here, if I give you a second chance, you gonna stress me out and send me right back to, I've learned my lesson, says Scorpio. It's perfect. I'm done with you. Nine of Wands, as in I'm done with the reading, not done with you, Scorpio. But this is somebody here who's realizing, like, every time if I open that door and let you back in, even though I done learned my lesson, you done had me lose. This is somebody you had around, you could have you either lose your whole mind, your whole sense of self, or you could have lost your home or foundation dealing with whoever this is or energy this is, and you like, not today, Satan. It's the energy he's giving me. The door is closed, in my Nene Leak's voice. The door is closed. Okay. I ain't gonna say nothing about that voodoo ninja, because I don't like to speak on things I don't know too much. I really haven't studied what is it? I can't even pronounce it. If I mispronounce it, my bad. Ophiuchus. I haven't studied that because I just haven't. I don't know why. I haven't been called to look into that, but I haven't studied that. So I don't want to say something that I know nothing about. Like, after I look into it though. Yeah, but I'm not in agreement with it, but I'll look into it. So the next time I go live, I'll have some information on it. So let's see. Sagittarius. What is going on with Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sagittarius. Saggy. Grace and generosity. Benefactor. That gets me to thinking about, because I was talking to myself earlier, and myself said, what's going on? Like with me, with the Vedic astrology is accurate if you truly understand what's going on, because there's so many different types of birth charts. I want to say there's 24 different types of birth charts that you could possibly look up. I don't study things, or I don't know what the word, if I can't even pronounce the word, I'm not going to study. It's like, I'm a type of person to where I want to learn the language before I learn the study. Does that make sense? Like, if I don't even know the language you're speaking, I can't understand what you're trying to teach me. So it's like, I got to learn the language first. So I don't tap too much into Vedic, even though it does have some accuracy points. But I don't know the language, nor am I accustomed to the culture, because with astrology, it goes with cultures as well, if you really pay attention to it. And I'm not of that culture. Am I willing to learn of that culture? Absolutely. But for Vedic, for me, in my opinion, this is just my opinion. It does not hold to be true. To me, I actually have a lot of respect for people who actually are very knowledgeable about Vedic astrology, because that takes years of study, and you need to actually learn the culture of Vedic, which is coming from the Asian, more of an Asian culture aspect of it. Like the Mediterranean culture, and really, really to understand Vedic astrology. You see what I'm saying? Like, I have a lot of respect for people, and for me, it seems like it will take years of study. To me, that Vedic really follows that 10,000 hour rule. The 10,000 hour rule, that you're not really a master of something until you have studied or actually been involved in it and actually utilized that skill for 10,000 hours. You're not a master, which is equivalent to 5 years. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about Vedic. Moving on to Sagittarius. Benefactor. It's a benefactor. So let's see. Grace and generosity. Like even with tarot, you know, there's some great tarot readers out there. The intuition is so on point. Absolutely great with what they do. But give yourself, like for real, I really believe in that. Give yourself that time. Even if your platform grows quickly or whatever, that just means that you have something that is meant for you to grow in a crowd at a certain amount of time, but still you need the 5 years of skill. You know, I really feel like that. Like for you to really consider yourself a master of anything, you need 5 years of skill. That's 10,000 hours. I'm a big believer in that. Not saying that you're not great at what you do and you're not a natural, but give yourself time to develop it. That's where I'm going with that. Because people be like, oh, well, you're not saying I'm not good. I'm not saying that you're not good at what you do. Give yourself 10,000 hours to develop it. Because people get so offended. Oh, but I'm the best. I'm the greatest. Okay, develop it. Master it. You know, give yourself time to develop. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Grace and generosity, that might be with you, Sagittarius. Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Give yourself time to develop. Be compassionate with yourself. Something may not be happening in your timing because it needs to be more developed. Four of Swords, you might be doubting yourself, thinking Seven of Swords. Yeah, you self-sabotage yourself, thinking that you're not good at something because it didn't, or this could be somebody in regards to you. It could be a Cancer, Gemini with the Queen of Cups in regards to an air sign in regards to either you or someone else. Somebody feels like they are not as adequate as someone else because they're not giving themselves time to develop. Some people need longer time. Some people actually do need to follow that. And there's nothing wrong with that. And the Chariot could be a Cancer. Somebody with a Cancer placement. Or it's you and the Six of Swords. Yeah, it's like everybody's in their own time. The Death card, somebody gonna quit before they even give themselves a chance. Stop doing that. Ooh, that irks me. Y'all stop quitting before you give yourself a chance. Like cheese and rice, bro. Ugh. Jeez, like I follow this dude. I don't know if y'all heard of these people, the Val and Kadeen Ellis. It's called the Ellises. It's here on YouTube. I've been following them for years. He just got his big break, like maybe 2 years ago with the show Sisters or whatever. This dude been posting videos since like 2009, doing shorts and stuff before shorts was even a thing and stuff like that. He just got popped off like 2 years ago. And now you see his face everywhere. Like, what? He gave himself time. Give yourself time. Don't quit. Somebody about to quit before the finish line. Because you're not giving yourself time. Like cheese and rice. Oh, man. Give yourself time to develop, bro. Everybody's not on the same timeline. And that's what we get. That's what I hate about social media is that people will be like, oh, man, so-and-so got this and so-and-so got that. Because it was their time. It was just their time. They could have been more, you never know what someone else got going on. They could have been more consistent. They could have been more dedicated than you. They could have, like, and it's not saying that you're not consistent or you didn't persevere. It's just their time. Stop comparing yourself to somebody else. Like, so what? You congratulate them and you keep doing what you're doing. That's how you're supposed to move. For real. Capricorn, I will never understand that. I will never understand that. You can't keep worrying about other people. See, Capricorn, jeweled web. But you don't want to be a hater either. Because keep in mind what I say, you congratulate them, but you keep focusing on you. But there's nothing wrong with saying, all right, sis, I see you. Okay, you see them, congratulations, but you still got to focus on you. Because you don't want to turn into a hater talking about, oh, I ain't worried about what they doing. Forget what they doing. Nah, congratulations, because you're following them for a reason. Because it could be something that you could teach them or they can teach you. The numbers don't matter. The knowledge does, not the numbers. You see what I'm saying? So anyways, moving forward. Capricorn, jeweled web connectivity. Connectivity. What's this for Capricorn? What time does it matter, fact? Because I just be talking. 10:09. I still got a couple minutes. Capricorn. cute. All right, Seven of Swords. Just happened to look down at my little outfit. Seven of Swords. King of Cups. Six of Wands. Snoop, what is that noise? Seven of Swords, King of Cups, Six of Wands, Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. You overly... What is with these mind games somebody be playing with themselves? Knight of Swords, bad news, Three of Swords. Somebody done fumbled their bag lying. Somebody about to fumble up their chance with someone. It's like somebody made Seven of Swords, King of Cups. Somebody is such a... This is giving... That's compulsive liar energy. Somebody don't even know. It's like somebody believe they own lies. Either you, Capricorn, or somebody in regards to you. Could be an air sign. But the person who is picking up on someone being a liar is like... This is somebody who's highly, highly, highly... You know, like... Very, it's definitely an air sign involved in this, because this is someone who pays attention to this. Is Gemini. This might be the Gemini, because this is going with the Gemini reading. You dealing with Capricorn, or Capricorn dealing with you, or Capricorn got air in their chart heavy, because somebody here is like, this person is a compulsive ass liar. But it's like the reason why somebody is lying is like somebody's trying to impress someone's mind, but it's like you're trying to impress someone's mind or like get someone's attention, but you're not making any sense. What? Because with the Three of Swords, the Lovers, and the Five of Cups, yeah, and the Two of Cups, and the Death card. Somebody is trying to impress someone with their intelligence, but somebody is like, this is someone who's using big words. This is like somebody who's using a word just because it has 10 letters in it, but the word has nothing to do with what we're talking about at this time. But they want to use this big word for you because they want to impress you, because they know that somebody's very intelligent or intellectual, or just like a thinker, or like a conversationalist or something like that. But someone wants to try to impress you, but how they're trying to impress you makes them look even more dumb. And you're going to Two of Cups and the Death card. You're going to block them out. Oh my goodness. Why don't they just be themselves? Cheese and rice. Yeah, those $10 words. She like, what the world? Like, sit down somewhere. You ain't always got to use them long ass words. Like, nobody knows what you're talking about. You don't even know what you're talking about. That's a person. Aquarius. What is going on with Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Somebody just need to be themselves. Like, just be yourself. I don't know what Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aquarius, we are. Transmuting pain. That brings me up, rant time, back to Capricorn and Aquarius. This might have to do with Capricorn and Aquarius. I was watching this lady. It's a couple of videos out on YouTube. Y'all seen them videos where it says, learn how to look more like more put together woman or something like that. And I was watching this video with the woman, and I think she was like Nigerian or something. Nothing against Nigerian people, but she was like, people think you're not intelligent if you don't, when you walk in the room, like if you walk in the room and you're loud and you speak to everybody, you look unintelligent. You're supposed to walk in a room quietly and observe first before you speak. But then I'm like, isn't that a contradiction? Because isn't it rude to walk in a room and not speak? When I was like, but she's like, the people, like, she's like, in how she viewed it, I'm not going to say in her culture, I'm going to say how she viewed it because it was her video. She was like, she looks at that person as not being intelligent because they're too loud, they're too boisterous, they're not a good observer. I look at you as being someone who's not able to multitask, because that doesn't mean you're not a good observer. That just means you're able to multitask. Because I'm paying attention. To me, I took it as, because I'm a type of person, I walk in, I'm going to say hello, but I'm paying attention to everything, and you don't even know I'm paying attention, but I'm still speaking. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's kind of weird. But then that goes back to It's like, is that a stereotype? Was that how she was raised? Is that just how she feels? Was she judged in a certain way for her to put out a video like that? It was kind of weird for me. But I don't know. I was like, this is kind of weird. Like how to be like a high quality woman or appear like a high quality woman, but then you're saying how you appear as a high quality woman, but you putting on costume jewelry, not even real pearls. So it was weird for me. So anyway, that could be you, Aquarius. You could be like peeping that. You like what? What? Trend? I don't know. Some of you have some. There's an Aquarius. I don't know if you have like old school. You were raised by like a grandmother or something, and somebody put some type of, I don't want to say an illusion in your mind, but it's like there's some type of upbringing somebody has here to where you're like, that doesn't even make sense. It's something like that. I don't know. I don't know. It's like a falsified persona. There we go. Like you're trying to appear one way when you're not even like that. That's like people who are trying to appear like they got their stuff together, but you wearing fake pearls. So how are you a high value person, but you wearing costume jewelry? You see what I'm saying? I don't know. It was weird for me. So that might be you, Aquarius. Yes, I go that deep when I watch some stuff. Because if it appears on my timeline, I'm like, why is this on my timeline? This is not even something I would watch. Death card, you're putting it into that. Into a certain way of being. Something that you were taught. Yeah, Four of Wands in the home. Yeah, you're putting it into that. That's for you, Aquarius. I knew that rant had to do. Yeah. The Page of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Something you were told. Something you were told, or some way you were told how to be. You're putting it into that because you're like, it doesn't make sense for me. Something doesn't make sense for you. You're putting it into it. Moving forward to Pisces. What is going on with the Pisces? What is it that Pisces needs to know at this time? What time is it? 10:16. What does Pisces need to know at this time? Wait. Kristen, is your game at 11 or 11:30? Is the game at 11 or 11:30? 11:30. Oh. Pisces. Never mind. Y'all got time. It's at 11:30. I'm going to do a collective after Pisces. Now I know I got time. I thought it was at 11. It's 11:30. Pisces. So if you didn't resonate with anything, we're going to do a collective as well. Pisces. I don't know why I thought it was at 11. I was like, oh man. I was like, I got to stay under an hour, even though I'm at an hour and 7 minutes. I'm like, I got to stay at an hour because it's at 11. Because I like to leave by 10:30 to get there. I'm one of those people. I got to leave on like 30 minutes, even though it's like a 15-minute drive. I feel like I got to leave earlier. Anyways, Pisces, eyes of the eagle, rising above the fray. Rising above the fray. Taking the higher road, being the bigger person. What is this about? Why you got to be the bigger person? Don't y'all get sick of being a bigger person sometimes? I be like, listen, I'm not going to be the big. Don't come over here. Well, that's why I stray away from confrontation, because I know I'm not. I'm still growing. I tell my mom all the time, don't call me no gossip, because I'm not the bigger person. Because I'm gonna hang up the phone with you. I'm gonna call that person and I'm gonna clarify some stuff. And if they tell me something was wrong and you tell me gossip that's not true, I'm gonna come back to you. Then I'm gonna say something to you. Then I'm gonna go back to them. Don't call. Just don't tell me. Just don't tell me, because I am not at the place. Listen, I am an investigator. Okay. That might be you, Pisces. You might be like, just don't tell me. Don't tell me, because I'm just trying to live my best life right now, and don't involve me in no BS. This might be for you, Pisces. You don't want to be in. Don't even put you in it. Pisces said, don't even put me in it, okay? Because I don't even want to know. Six of Swords, yeah, because you know, you living your best life, and that's the Justice. You may have to communicate that with somebody. Like, listen, if you don't have nothing, don't nobody bring me no bad news. You telling somebody, don't bring me no bad news. Don't bring me no bad news. Yep. With the devil in the reverse. This could be in regards to like activity as well. This could be the King of Pentacles. Could be like a house party or something like that, or something drinking or something like that. You're like, I'm not going. Why are you inviting me? Don't even invite me. If there's going to be, this could be someone who's trying to get over some type of like addiction. And it's like you still have people in your life who participate in that, but for you, it's deeper in that, because it's like you're still learning, that you're trying to learn your self-control in regards to that matter. So let's just see. Say you're like, I'm not saying you're an alcoholic, but you could have been. You're recovering from like a party lifestyle or something like that. So it's like, why would you put yourself back into that? And you have people around you who know that you're trying to be in recovery, but they keep inviting you to do some foolishness. So you're like, please just don't even invite me, because I'm trying to still learn how to self-discipline myself away from that. It's like, eventually you might be put back in the situation, but before you get put back into like that party environment, and you know you have a drinking problem and you have a tendency to follow the crowd, you have to learn how to be your own leader before you put yourself back into a crowd. Does that make sense? I hope y'all understand that. You got to learn how to be your own leader. That means you have to learn to be in tune with yourself before you put yourself back into a crowd. That's why that's what isolation is for growth and healing. And then you can go back into the crowd, because now you have learned self-discipline and you're able to control yourself. But if you put yourself in an environment where you don't even know how you're going to respond, you're going to relapse. Somebody is learning this about themselves. I'm not even going to put myself in that situation. This is Pisces. You're not even going to put yourself in a situation. That's how you grow. There's levels to that. Let's see, what's going on collectively? What's collective need to know at this time? Any messages for the collective? Messages for the collective. What is the message for the collective? What is the message for the collective? Message for the collective. Toil and labor. Oh, we finna talk about y'all work. What y'all finna do? Pathway. You're on the right path in regards to, okay. Distant horizon. You're on the right path. Keep going, doing what you're doing. Journey. Courthouse. Somebody need a confirmation to know if they're doing the right path. The answer is yes. That's what main female. Yeah. Keep doing you. Toil and labor, pathway, distant horizon, journey, courthouse, main female. You're definitely on the right path here. Keep doing what you're doing. You're going to see some type of result soon. We got the timing card. Pathway, distant horizon. That's within like 3 months, 6 months to a year. You got some type of, here, you could be young or young spirit. What's this for the collective? The moon, Ace of Wands next year, Page of Pentacles, top of the year. Three of Pentacles, you're going to have a reason to celebrate the first quarter of the year. The star around Aquarius. She's in right. Didn't I just say 3 to 6 months? Give me my cards back. Six of Pentacles. Eight of Wands, moving forward, even give and take. Whatever you put into something is going to give back to you. Your intuition is leading you correctly. You are following your intuition correctly. Somebody needed confirmation. You will have reason to celebrate first quarter of the year. You're going to get what you want. Yes. Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Your soul's path is here. You are in alignment to whatever it is that you're trying to get something back out of. So it's like somebody wants to make sure that they're not putting effort into their energy into the wrong things. I'm telling you now, you're putting your energy into the right things. Whether this is love, whether this is self, whether this is your career. Looks like it's heavy career. And it could be you trying to advance yourself in a career. Keep doing what you're doing. Like this, somebody here, they want you to make sure that with the toil and labor pathway that talks about consistency, that's like Knight of Pentacles energy in the regular tarot. Slow and steady wins the race. But steady, consistent. You need to make sure you're being consistent. That's for somebody. But anywho, could be Aquarius. You got a Cancer energy here. Six of Pentacles, King of Swords, Aquarius energy here. Heavy Aquarius and Cancer energy. Let's talk about the intuition and healing and self-love and self-care as well. Could be self-care. Make sure that, you got a healthy work-life balance as well. Lay your ass down. Damn it. That's 2 in 1. That's 2 in 1 sentence. Y'all catch that? Make sure, okay, if you want to go hard in the paint at work 8 hours, I hope you go hard in the paint menage a trois that you about to have with your pillow, your blanket, and your sheets. I'm talking about sleep. When you go down that old dusty trail of dreamland, that's go to sleep. Okay? Sleep your 8 hours too. Work 8 hours, sleep 8 hours. Go hit that menage a trois. That's what I call it when I go to sleep. I'm gonna go have a threesome with my pillow, my blankets, and my sheets. I'm gonna go lay down. You're like, what are you talking about? I'm going to sleep. Duh, hitting that old dusty trail of dreamland. That's where I'm going. But y'all, that's been your reading. I hope it helps you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You guys stay blessed, stay safe, and stay protected. If you'd like to book a personal reading, the information is in the description box below the video. 2023 readings are open and available. They are pre-recorded. You're allowed to keep that reading for the entire year of 2023. Go back, watch it. Was she right? Was she wrong? Did this happen? Oh, snap, she did say that. Let me see what Chris was talking about. Oh, man, dang, that just happened. That's what I would get the 2023 reading. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Later. Peace.